Hi everyone, it's Kara. It's time for the Monday meal, the week of Christmas Monday meal. I'm making an apple cider beef stew, but it's not beef, it's venison. And we have chopped it all up, tossed it in a plastic baggie in a coating that I will show you the ingredients for here in a second. And I'm using the Instapot for this instead of having to cook this for hours on the stove. So that'll be part of the experiment, is cooking this in the Instapot, because the Alt Recipes dinner spinner app I got this off of says to cook it on the stove. So we're browning all sides of the deer that we've cubed, 2 pounds worth. And let me show you what we put in this. So I doubled what it said to do because it wasn't going to be enough for 2 pounds of meat. So I did 6 tablespoons of garbanzo bean flour. I did a teaspoon of ground thyme. I did, it was 2 teaspoons of salt. So 4 teaspoons of sea salt, and then 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper. Again, that's doubling what it said to do. So I put it all in a Ziploc baggie, shook it up with these cubed pieces of venison. I think we're good. It sure looks brown to me. Sort of brown them on all sides. Technically, you should do this in batches, but this Instapot is going to cook the inside of this meat, and I'm not concerned about it. So we're going to add in some onions that I have here. 2 onions chopped, it says. I got these. They're frozen from Mima's Garden. Yay! So I'm going to add these, and then I'll show you what to add next. All right, so we added the 2 chopped onions. We've also added some liquid, as you can see. So it's 2.5 cups of apple cider, then 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar. I browned the meat in this olive oil as well, several tablespoons. Then it calls for sliced Macintosh apples, so I cored it, peeled it, and sliced it. You don't have to peel it, it doesn't mention it, but somebody put it in the reviews that they wanted to make sure, if you don't peel it, the peel will just end up floating in the soup, and you can take it out later, it's up to you. It also calls for celery, which I didn't have any, so I used celery flakes, like 4 tablespoons. And then it calls for 1 large bay leaf, so I put one of those in there. And then it calls for potatoes, which I didn't have, so I used dehydrated hash browns. I used 2 cups of those. Calls for 3 potatoes. And then finally, it calls for carrots, 4 of them to be exact, 4 carrots. But I didn't use those either because they're high in oxalates. So that is what is going in here. I'm going to stir it up, and then I'm going to put it on meat stew. So whatever time that comes up with, that's what I'll do, but I'll do a quick release when it's done. All right, I had my Instapot set on meat stew, and it had a 15-minute timer on it, so I just let it do that. And then I did a quick release, and it is done. And it looks delicious and smells amazing. I wish you could have smell-o-vision. It smells really, really good. So this is the finished product. Nummy, nummy. Hope you guys give it a try. Merry Christmas!